Alright, so in this video, we'll be talking about features I want to see come to the Nintendo Switch in 2020 and beyond. Alright, before we get started, like this video if you liked it, dislike if you don't, hit the subscribe button and then turn bell notification on so you get notified when we upload new videos. There'll be links in the video description for Amazon. There are affiliate links and channel will get a kickback if you use them. Alright, so let's dive right into it. So, I've been seeing some of the comments, people talking about different types of upgrades or enhancements they want to see, and that's what I want to talk about in this video. I would love to see, let's go first one off, I would love to see new folders or folders. There is no folders in the Switch right now, and so as you're going through all these, right, you can't, the best sorting you got is this right here where you can sort by last played, so it's an order based off of how you play them, by total playtime, by title, and by publisher. Those are great, but that's also not great when you have lots of games. I have a lot of physical and download get only, and so I wind up with way too much just sitting here, and so I wind up just having to play or find them based off of this menu, and if you play too many games, then you end up having to go through this menu, which kind of sucks. But so that's one feature I want to see. I also want to see, better times being shown. There's, I think here, yeah. There's first time played more than 15 hours. I'd love to see more detailed times shown here. That'd be great, of knowing exactly how long at an OS level. I know sometimes you can look at like the save states, but that only is one save state, right? So then you have to like combine both of them. So it'd be really cool to see the combined just time used or time played here, and then because like you end up with, well, I know Sword I played between 10 and 15 hours, I'm assuming. Since this one shows 15 hours, that means this must be between 10 and 15. So I have to start guessing or look at the save file, but that's not always accurate either, like I was saying. And then, so let's jump into upgrades to the Nintendo eShop. Alright, so now that we're in the eShop, I would love to see more. I love this featured section. I love the recent release section. Those are really good. Great deals, same thing. Bestsellers, sure, great. Coming soon's pretty good too. I would also love to see the favorites being more shown here, and so that you can get to them easier, because right now you have to go, I believe, into your account over here, and then your wish list is here. And so that's the best way to, that's the only way you can get to them. And I know this is like different for every system, and I don't think any system does this correctly, but I'd love to know, or have it know if it's physical. So if you bought it physically, which I don't know if I bought any of these physically yet, but if you bought it physically, I would love to have it know if it's downloaded already, which I don't believe it does, and most consoles don't do, but that's a great one that I'd love to see them be able to implement. And then the search is actually really good, but I would love to see more maybe filters and just be able to look at like indie games. I would love to go through all the indie games, go through publishers, go based off of publishers. That'd be great. More than just genres, have all of the big companies like Ubisoft and EA and whatever other companies. It'd be great to be able to sort through those. But for the overall, this eShop is pretty good. The news I barely ever look at. They do a pretty good job here. It's just recent news, right? Album, I never use. Controllers, I think they do great on the controllers. I wish that, actually I can't think of anything that is bad there. I like the images. I wish that they did a little bit more colors. That's something they could improve on, is showing the actual Joy-Con colors, but I think they do pretty decently on that, or the controllers, which again, they do pretty well. You can see that it's actually multicolor, which is what this actual controller is, so that's cool. Alright, so let's go down the system settings, and let's see if I can point anything out. I don't use the parental controls. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. If you guys use the parental controls, I'd love to know if there's anything that you want to see implemented or improved upon by the Nintendo around parental controls. I've never actually tried to use them. The Wi-Fi, I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi chip that's in it. Let me know down in the comments if you know, but I have some hit and miss on if the Wi-Fi is able to connect or not, and I will definitely have to hide some of this information because I just realized that this stuff is kind of sensitive, so I'll definitely do that. So I may just blank out the screen on that information. So in a recent video, I talked about some type of backup, and someone pointed out to me that there's an SD one. Let me know down in the comments how you do that, or a link to a video of how to do that. I couldn't find how to move save data onto the micro SD, but I'd love to see that if it's not implemented. If that's not implemented, I'd love to see that, or if it's docked, to be able to hook up a USB hard drive, that'd be great. Any way to back up the actual save data, because it's all right now in the system memory, so if you lose the system, you can't do anything about it unless it's saved to the cloud, which we all know is based off of the game. And so when you actually look at it, you wind up with all save data, and then all the way at the bottom, these are all backed up, and they'll tell you if they're not backed up correctly. But at the very bottom, it'll say not implemented, which I have a few. And it's like stupid little things, like why is Pokemon there? Why is Super Lucky's Tale? Why is Yu-Gi-Oh? Fortnite makes sense because they have their own backup. Like, it's all on the server, that's fine. And I don't know about the other, third-party games, but like same thing, Pokemon, like there's no way of backing that up, which kind of sucks. And so it'd be really cool to see like Yoshi. Why is that not? I guess that's a demo. That's not bad. Those are demos. Minecraft, is that saved on the server? I don't think that's saved on a server or anything. So it's definitely a way they can improve. Try to push cloud save data a little bit more, and don't let them opt out of it. Like, that's super weird that they can do that. Use this is fine. I don't use the Mii. Let me know down in the comments if you use that, and if you find any benefit of that. I'd love to know. I think you can use them in Smash Brothers and fight with them. I'm not sure. I haven't gone into that. Amiibos, I use a lot of Amiibos. You've seen other videos on my channel. You can also go check those videos out if you want, but I use Amiibos all the time because I own them. So, themes. Oh, I'd love to see themes. I'd love to see themes around games, themes around just colors, like more than just black and white. Why is there no purple, blue, pink? Just the default colors, or even the ones that match the light. Make those available and on any system. And same thing with like Pokemon ones or third-party ones. Let them all, create themes. It'd be really cool. Notifications. I've never noticed notifications on the Switch, and then I think everything else is pretty good. System updates we could do with I would love a messaging system, voice command or voice to be native and actually be on the system rather than the cell phone app. I just use Discord if I'm using my cell phone at that point, so I wouldn't see the need for that. Better downloads. I notice that a lot of the times there is a feature in here that is supposed to make it so that it downloads automatic software updates. Why doesn't that work? I don't know why that doesn't work. It's kind of annoying that I go into games and it'll tell me that there's a software update and I have to wait for it to update, even though it's been installed. Okay, it's a cartridge, but just download the update. It's not like you're rewriting the cartridge. I don't know why it needs to have the cartridge in there. So I'm gonna down in the comments if you know why. I'm assuming it's got to do with making sure that you still own the game, but you can't play the game if you don't have the cartridge. That's how you play it. And the patch will work if you only if you have the cartridge in. And so it doesn't make sense to me. Let me know down in the comments, and you can try to explain it or try to give a reason why Nintendo thinks that's how it should be. I don't know. I don't think that's how it should be because, again, like I said, you don't need the cartridge to upload or to download the thing. Like, That's how PS4 works. Like, you don't need PS4, Xbox, you don't need to put the disc in, it updates the game. But I guess it copies it. So I think they should definitely improve on that. And also let me know down in the comments any other type of updates you'd want to see around the Switch. I would definitely love to see better Wi-Fi. That's one of the things that's really gotten me recently, where the Wi-Fi just didn't work and I had to like stand almost right next to the router to be able to get anything out of it. So definitely like this video if you liked it, dislike if you don't. Hit the subscribe button and then turn the bell notification on so you get notified when we upload new videos. Let me know down in the comments any new video ideas you have or anything like that. And let me know your feedback on this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.